Welcome back, my friends. Hambbage here. Excited to be with you guys once again for some more hardcore vanilla Minecraft. The OBS is getting its little hamsters running super hard because it keeps flashing the little encoding is overloaded. So I apologize in advance for any little glitches here at the beginning. I believe that will settle itself in. And we are off. Let's go. Um, quick word of explanation, and not that anybody probably cares too much, but I apologize. Yesterday's Sunday episode never actually published. I had loaded it, and I actually ran into an issue with my laptop that I've hit a couple times before, which is if certain applications are running that I don't know how they interact with the headset, but if I then unplug my headset, because, hey, if I'm not recording, I don't want to wear a headset the whole time. But if they're either in a state of loading or something, I don't know what the nuts and bolts of it is, but if I pull the headset connector then, it just locks up. And the laptop itself isn't hung, but the application is. And there's no Alt F4s or anything like that to clear it. You can get the Control Alt Delete screen up, but if you then try to select the task manager, it just goes back to the already hung or hanging screen. So no biggie. And what I basically had to do was leave the upload to its own devices unseen. So, because I knew the laptop itself was still doing its thing, and at the time I think I had like 10-15 minutes of video left. So I basically let that time expire, and then when it had completed, came back and rebooted the laptop, because you can get to that whenever it's in this state. You can Control Delete and get to the power settings, so you can do a clean reboot. It's just that one application that doesn't go. Long story short, though, even after I'd done all that, when I came back to it, I forgot. Having done so many of these in the past where I had them scheduled to go, I just didn't even think about the fact that I had to go back in and hit the publish button. So sorry, my bad. I came in this morning and was like, wait, I thought I had a new video. Oh, oops. So yeah, bonus Monday episode, and I hope you guys all enjoyed that one. So after that long story and picking up a few saplings, I think I'm a little torn. Let's check our inventory and see where we're at. In order to finish the silo, we need a bunch more quartz. We've got a good supply here, certainly, but we can always use more. And so I'm thinking we're maybe going to do a trip to the Nether and try to go on another surface run. Now, how are we? Okay, that's through down to the hoppers. All right. So when all is said and done, we should have about 7 per, and that'll be 7 full stacks of bricks, which should be far more than enough. I think even just with what we have back out there, that's maybe a little bit of a stretch. I think we had 2 and a partial stack. Currently loaded up, and we'll do one more of those. I'm going to switch. I'm going to go gold helmet for now, because we're going to do some surface work in the Nether, I think. Real quick, I know we've wasted a bunch of time already, just kind of chatting and getting going. But hey, that's what we like to do. I like to talk to you guys. If you want to get right to the action, I can't tell you how far to skip ahead. You got to just watch, but you can click forward a little bit, see what's going on. But I don't want you to miss any of the good. So the question is, do we want to go to the forests in our nether, in our search of quartz? I mean, we can more quickly gather quartz. Whoa! Whoa! What's up, pushy? It's very rude. Smokes. Yeah, I can imagine. We got 3 large slimes worth of baby slimes all of a sudden. Not to mention all the lava. All right. A little bit of cleaning then there. Oh. Oh. It's probably a tear, too. Now, I think our new road did get us to the Crimson Forest, right? Without too much difficulty. Now we shouldn't have to worry about those guys until we... We will still have to worry about the pigs. And I've mentioned in the past that I kind of wanted to use some of this nethery stuff for a build, but obviously I don't want to do that around what is now becoming a very traditional-looking farm theme to our base. So we'll see how that all ends up playing out, but I would like to use these, and I'm thinking maybe one of the buildier projects that we still have coming, or have coming shortly, are some kind of a setup for the drowned to try to get tridents, as we do not have those yet. And for anybody who's thinking, yeah, this is whatever, you're chopping trees in the forest, was doing the exact same thing was how we lost the vanilla brewed coffee world. So don't sleep on the danger here. It takes very little. Now, wearing the gold helmet is a concession to that. That keeps the piglins at bay. They're not going to be as aggressive towards us, but if we take gold, which this is a gathering trip, so I'm not... how far out does that go? Do we think we can get that quartz? I don't want to fall off right here. Let's do this real quick. Because what we need is more nether quartz, or netherrack. Alright, There we go. There. Beautiful. And we didn't even leave a scar. And of all of these, it's really the stems, vines, whatever you want, or not vines, because there is a vine. It's the wood, the warped stem and crimson stems that we really want here, because I think they'll be the most fun to build with. But some of this other stuff, it's just not as durable, right? Wherever you are, if you put in a bunch of time to make a build, you don't want to have a creeper come and erase the whole thing the first time that they happen to be in the area. Got it. So the other thing our little hunt here is doing is actually using up our tools. Because like I said, I don't mind using the nether quartz that we have there, but we currently just don't have any tools that are very worn down. So it's a bit of a waste to just throw away all that XP. That's going to be around the other tree. And we're still doing pretty well on our inventory here, huh? Good. I guess at some point I should really get some more glowstone as well, so we can do more with our lighting that's not just fungus based. This looks about as good as any place, really. Let's take some of these. Leave one, just keep it lit up here. pirouette. Make sure we haven't missed anything. Not that it matters. Kind of being unnecessarily fastidious on some of this stuff because we're here and we can do it, but if a particular block just happens to get left up high, I don't think that's gonna have any real effect on us. This would, I think, really be the better way to go about doing these. Use the blocks that were already set for. Ooh, where's the end of my road? I think we're all right though. Ooh. It's some of those bits that are a little interesting. Okay. So a bunch of the stem just gets replaced by the equivalent of the leaves, right? Doggy talking. I will also add that I saw some movers coming around. I think they're going over a kind of an alternate path, but it sounds as though a couple times they brought the dollies back down the close stairs, so I apologize in advance if we get any of their noise. They're just doing their job, just like we are, so we won't hold it against them. All right, now. So yeah, I think this blue and purple stuff is gonna be fun and funky, and fun and funky is what we're all about. In case you hadn't noticed, more importantly, I think it would be a cool way to set up a drowned. It's kind of got that aqua bluish color out of the stuff. The stuff. What is this stuff anyway? I can't. Warped wart. All right. The warped wart gives it kind of that aqua color, and I think the purpley wood. Man, we don't have very much of that. Can we grow that back at home? Can we do a tree farm? I'm trying to remember if I've done one. I suspect it's very possible. And let's not forget that right now we're also looking for Nether Quartz. All right, doggy. We hear ya. Okay. reason why I kind of went as aggressively as I did, and I think I may continue it for a bit here, is to kind of give us a clear line back at our... Wow, look at all this stuff. If you're going to break it, use it. Is to make sure that if we go cruising around in this area, we have a clear line of sight back to our access point in our road. So doing a little bit of this where we can kind of see from an angle lets us cruise around and have a little more hope of getting back home again if needed. And that's, right here, it's like, what are you talking about? We got this. But as the area we're working in expands a little bit, that becomes a real concern. So that. I like all this stemmy stuff. This is what we need to get that stock of wood up. And of course all these blue things, which I don't think you can do much with, right? I mean, they are what they are. You can place them, but it'd be cool, I guess, if you could, like, throw 4 of them together to make some kind of a block or something, but maybe you can. As far as I know, that's not a thing. I'm just talking. But it'd be cool if it was. I didn't want to No. All right, come on. Let's do this right. There we go. That's not cool. Ooh, we can do a double here. I didn't even realize. Here, I think we just kind of want to back out. Oh, that was not backing out very well at all. That's the problem with some of these kind of blocks. They go very quickly. Oh, and now I'm full. Oh. Not too awful of a mistake, I guess. That's our deal. Ooh, look at that quartz. I would have totally missed that. Glad I took down this tree. Alright, now we do need some boxes here. I think we'll just do these guys and everything else. Alright, this was the goodie that we, of course, hadn't seen until now. Just keep circling back for anything that may have dropped. Alright, this was how we'd gotten up before. Ooh, gassed. Maybe he'll come in here and we can take his tears. We do need that. I have no idea what our count is yet, but I think we're still short. We need 4 to make the crystals to respawn the dragon, which we need for advancements. And we need to do that several times. Eventually. Got torches here. That's not good sign for the quartz then, right? Because we would have already taken it, I assume. It was early when we were over here, so maybe we were just running around in panic and focusing on the lava and all that. But we do have some big advantages now compared to where we were at the last time. Oh yeah, that's where we turned the corner. Now we can, we're much more capable of like bridging out and across some of these gaps. Which, was constant threat of death when we were doing that the last time. So we could do some of that. But this feels a bit like a waste. At the moment. Maybe we can get up and around. There's someone up that way. Don't you walk in front of me when I'm looking. Let's go. got us around. Now, I thought we had... Okay, so it's right under that corner, or right over that corner. We're right under it when we're in that corner. You guys know what I mean. Master of the English language here. Those were the ones we wanted. Okay, now where are we here? Let's throw a torch. Take a peek. See if there's goods to be worthy of going after. Let's just take care of that at the source instead of building out around it. Somewhere around here was where we went down. Gotta watch for holes up here. Just one piece. That's pretty rotten. But we have a nice big grove of all... Oh, there's some. And a bastion. Did we know about that one? Have we seen it in the distance? We may have just run away in terror last time. Let's go have a peek. I think we're... Hold on. What I'm thinking here is that we may need all of this stuff. So let's put these two away. Pull up these. We're definitely better with our sharp sword. We're not worried about undead stuff here. So the things I don't know going into this, I do know that piglin brutes terrify me. They are one of the worst mobs in the whole game. And that's no joke. And I typically, like I've said, when I was playing solo, and I think when we cleared the entire bastion in slow cooker, where we just erased it from the top down, I was always wearing netherite. I wanted the full armor, and from that experiment, we do know that once you deal with the piglin brutes, they're done. You don't have to keep fighting them over and over again, which is really nice. Hey, look at that. We got the advancement for getting in. We may get a few of these. Oh, those sounds. I don't know if we're at the top of this or just on an edge. So yeah, I don't know whether to expect the brutes to just be always hostile. That's interesting. Does this go around the outer edge? You guys thought we were just going to get supplies for a silo. We're doing a remnant today, guys. Alright, so this is all a corner. Trying to like peek and see if... Doesn't seem like it goes out more in that direction. Let's gather up a few of these. And now, of course, I got rid of all my... Okay, so we get the peripheral here. We'll go in and kind of do a partial sort like before, but I don't know. I'm really wavering on this helmet thing. I don't know if I want to trust myself to the gold or just go all combat all the time. No holes. It's crazy. I expected a full-on opportunity to plummet to my death. Yeah, so this helmet deal is causing a lot more thought than I would have expected out of myself. I really... am not sure which way I want to keep approaching. I think maybe we'll do... We've got about 20 good minutes left in this episode. Now this will make them angry if they see me or know that I'm doing it, despite the gold helmet. There, hear them. So maybe that means that it curves back under this way as well. All possible. So we had these stairs, but it didn't appear that they were really going anywhere. what I was thinking was, with our time here in this episode, we'll kind of go gold helmet. Now, are you angry still? Oh, there's an Enderman over there too. Hi. Just looking. Just taking a look. Don't mind me. Now we're going right back into the same style that we did, and I don't really want to do that. Okay. There we go. Oh. Oh, no, oh, no, 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 no. Think I can make that a kind of panic out room. Oh, but I can't go down then, can't I? Can if I turn the corner that way. Are they all truly stuck? Because you don't want to get any nasty surprises. I'd say that this is an opportunity for disaster. So we'll just kind of tighten that up. Alright, what are we missing here, fellas? There's my brute-ish friend. I can't get a very good look at you if you're that close, sir. Now, does he seem angry to anyone? Crossbow guy is a threat. Alright, now back up, pal. I want to take a picture. There you go. Alright. Oh. Alright. Are we going to do this thing? Let's do it. This feels kind of cheaty, but I don't like those brutes at all. Alright, now while they're all raging about, hopefully more come up to us. What do we get? Ancient debris. Oh no, that's actually a... That's a scrap, so that's a post one, but it hasn't made an ingot yet. So all that really saves us is cooking it. Not super great. I'll take everything else. And here, gilded blackstone, always nice. There's some ancient debris. Regular golden apple. Gold block. Nuggets. Ingots. And mesa arrows. Why are these not going together? I don't think we care about the gold axe too much. So those were some good chests. And we killed a piglin brute. Let's mobs. Piglin brute, 1. So we did get him. I kind of worry about that when you have the fire arrows, whether it counts it as your kill. So I'm glad we got him. Alright, now, for everybody who thinks that we just took it too easy, don't you worry. We've got plenty of risk and danger below. And at this point, we're going straight up. Our intentions are known. We are not trying to pretend to be friends with these guys. They are an abomination of what a Hambbage should be. And we don't like that. Those are just bricks. We need to find a lodestone somewhere in here too. See, I really don't recall who it was that was so awesome to say the gold helmet after the vanilla brewed coffee death. Huge helpful reminder. That was awesome, and at the time totally needed. But this is part of why I really don't like it, because as I'm clearing through the bastions and gathering stuff up, I don't want to be thinking about, oh, if I open that chest, all of a sudden I'm surrounded by those guys and they can suddenly turn hostile. And yeah, there are times when you don't even want to mix with hostile. But, if you're just being a tourist then and not getting to have any more benefit of it, you're kind of missing out, I think. Okay. Angry sounds. Try to... How did we get... This is where it can go bad. How did we end up in here? I hear a lot of angry pigmen. You guys hear all those angry pigmen, or is that just me? Back up this way. This is also why I like the level it approach that we used in the slow cooker world. Just clear everything because there's such a tangle town. Now, I really don't remember how we got into this point, but maybe we can just make an auxiliary stairs. How's that sound? Oops. So if they're so angry, do you guys think? I think we do... Let's see, this was our everything box. Let's put in some of the true everythings that can go in the goodies. These clearly go. That can go. Can't expect we're going to get a bunch more of any of those. And we can put the scrap in and the gold block in. We still may get some more of those incidentally, but you know, even at that point, I'm okay. Goodies. You go there. Tools. You go back there. There. And then we'll have a little overlap on blue. That's all good. Where'd you go? Oh, I hate it when they just disappear. Come back and fight me. Those are my boxes down there. I was like, is that brute outfit? What's going on over there? So I don't know that we'll do a full removal. It's kind of fun. I think eventually we'll definitely take this all down. But I think just to define where it is and better get a handle on where more treasure may be out of this, where the mobs may be, we need to do some initial leveling of it. And for those of you guys who have been around long enough to remember, we'll just, kind of use that side as the base of our stairway coming down as we go. But I have a feeling that this broadens out quite a bit below this level, right? This would be a very, very small bastion if this was really all there was. So now here's kind of what I was worried about, that we weren't ever at the top. We went around that side, right? There can't be that much more up above us here. I don't think. Oh, I saw piglins. I saw them over that way. Doesn't make me feel better that my piglin friend is amid the pig. Oh, right over his ear. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are getting any of that bleed through noise, but that was what I was talking about. They're just dragging like a dolly or something back down the stairs between their loads. Get a little bump, 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 bump. There we go. Well, this is fun. I had no intent. I didn't even know there was still a remnant in this area. Clearly, we must have seen it and steered clear. But I think this will be very good for our dual purposes. We'll get a lot of building materials. We should get some more treasures. Again, the one that we're really looking for out of all of this is the lodestone, most of all, because this is about the only place that I know of. I don't know if you can craft them or how all that. I've done it. Obviously, I think we did it in slow cooker, where you fully charge the. Well, there's the spawner thing and whatever, and then you aim a compass at it. I just hardcore. The alternate spawn point doesn't matter to us. The compass beacon can. That can be very helpful. So we'll try to make good use of that. As you can see, I'm kind of just trying to wrap us up here. Without getting too further engaged, but I feel pretty good that we've got the top defined here, right? There's now. Are you the same noon? Can we finish? Can we finish with a little Enderman battle without you popping all over the world? What do you say? Don't you hide behind a pigman for... Oh, now I can't hit him? Oh, and he dropped a mushroom. Good. Alright, well, he's out of the way. It's good to take Enderman straight on every once in a while. Remind them that just because they're not in my little harvesting stations in the end, I mean they get free reign. Alright, we'll zip around here, do this edge of this level. And then call break and set back up for another one where we aren't wasting our time with silly trees. We're coming after treasures and remnants and whatnot. Alright. Good enough. We got a pretty good entrance here that doesn't have too many unmanageable steps. Let's go drop off all of this stuff. So we start with a clear inventory. And of course he gave us random stuff. Like I said, this time, for all this stuff, we're just going to sort it when we get back. We'll just dump to the chests until they're full. And let's get you. All right, there we go. Well, let's park ourselves here. Good episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. Didn't do as well as I'd really hoped on getting Nether Quartz yet, but hey, we got a remnant. All much more fun, and we got the advancement for that. Got to take out our first piglin brute. A little safety conscious there, but I won't apologize for that. I mean, you guys saw from point blank range, he took about 4 arrow shots before he dropped. So he's swinging a gold axe, which is maximum damage. At us that whole time. So if they pin you, your world can be gone. That's why I'm not messing around. I'm carrying the enchanted golden apple in case we need it. If I had a totem, I'd be clenching it this whole time. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, apologies that yesterday's episode got aired earlier today. We'll make up for it with a couple extra bonus episodes for you all today, and see how far we get with this remnant, how far that keeps our interest when we want to head back, all that good stuff. So keep us tuned in. It should be perilous, a little excitement, and we should get all kinds of goodies that will help us long term. So yeah, keep it right here. Subscribe if you haven't. That'll let you know when future episodes are airing. And as always, I appreciate those likes and comments. So keep the feedback coming. Let me know what you're enjoying, what you're not. We'll see you next time. Bye now.